That does not get easy.
I know. It's so dumb. What's going on? Welcome back to Verify the Podcast. Dude,
This is the most natural we've done it.
This is the new studio. I told you last week it was going to look better, and this is it. No, we're outside today. It's like the first...
It's nice as F.
Yeah, dude, it's 70 degrees, or it's 69. So, 69 degrees in Chicago, basically 70. It hasn't been that way in like 58 years. So we're celebrating it with the Outside Video Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Outside Podcast. So if you hear a bunch of sounds like that motorcycle that's never been there before, yeah, it's going to drive by today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't heard a motorcycle by my house, I don't think, more than 11 times since I've lived here, and I've heard 6 of them today. So, the one time that we decided to record outside.
In the 30 minutes
everyone
that we're recording, yeah.
buys a fucking hog.
There was actually a motorcycle parade.
Literally, went down the street. Oh, you guys are recording? We were like, yeah.
Oh, we're doing Toys for Tots.
Yeah. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
I worked at a restaurant, and they had a fucking it was like a motorcycle like party, like for the people that were like, it was like this motorcycle club requested to have a party there, and like 180 dudes showed up with there's people walking by. We're saying hi. That's how respectful we are. There's people with their dogs walking by, and we're saying hi. There's labs,
and we have a camera in front of us.
There's
and
labs
we're talking into microphones as we're staring at these people walk.
We look normal. Guy's walking his lab. He's like, what the fuck are those guys doing?
Yeah, what, you guys ever heard of content before?
Yeah, come on, dude. Lab takes a shit on my lawn, just stares at me. Like, yeah, this is what it's come to. But yeah, dude, there was like 400 fucking motorcycle guys that showed up at this bar that I worked at, and like literally, like they all drove separately, obviously, because only 1.5 people can fit on a fucking motorcycle. I would never be on the back of a motorcycle. Like I see like guys and like their wives always like on the highway going. And she's always like holding on, and he's always going 140.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, how could you be on like just on the back of it going that fast, dude? And not be like, you're holding on to his body.
And you can see that she's like kind of scared.
Dude, I don't understand how like this is fine.
Yeah.
I'm having fun.
All I have to do is hang on. That's what he said.
Dude. I don't understand how seatbelts could be like, you have to wear a seatbelt. But they're like, no, you can put 2 people on a fucking one-person bike.
Dude, I was thinking about that the other day. Helmets aren't, you don't even need to wear a motorcycle helmet.
Get that, dude.
Like, yeah, you can go 75 miles an hour on 2 wheels and not wear any protective equipment.
And look silly as shit. If you wear a helmet, though, I mean, you got to have one of those. You can't be like a Harley guy and wear one of those freaking like crotch rocket helmets.
Oh no,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so what
you gotta
wear?
Wear a less protective helmet.
You gotta wear like one of those like old leather helmets that they use in football
like
from
the
like
old football
the leather heads, just glued to your face
with a spike on top.
Yeah, so if you fall off, you'll die anyway, but it'll just look better. Like, dude, what is that? What was the leather helmets back then? Like, they knew it wasn't gonna really protect them, right? Like, they had to. Because that's like, dude, if I wore a piece of leather on my
but
head,
if you're going to bop your head off someone, you're going to want, like, something.
Why didn't they think of, like, metal initially? Why weren't they like, let's just try, like, soft, like a cloth? And then, like, if that doesn't work, we'll go to metal or plastic.
Because I feel like when football started, it wasn't even, like, supposed to be about that. It was like, oh, no, the only point of the game is to, like, get into the end zone. And everyone's like, stop.
Yeah.
It was much less like, all right, you're going to run and take a 45-degree angle and then pop him on the shoulder and then peel off. And, yeah. So now it's like they need armor.
Put this dude on the floor. Oh, my God.
They used to not wear like face visors in hockey.
Dude,
they used to not wear helmets. The goalies didn't wear helmets.
Dude, I would be terrified. I can't even imagine like seeing a hockey puck gun at me that fast, dude. What the fuck? No way. And these goalies are like, like they're doing all the fucking. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing shit. Like
Hey, how about just stand there and let us try to throw rocks past
yeah,
you?
yeah, and see if make sure if you can catch them. Like, dude, these guys got a stick and they're just hitting it as hard as they can. And this guy's supposed to catch it?
Yeah.
Or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's fucking bananas that guys can do that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, goalies, bro.
That's a part of being a good goalie, though, is you
Yeah.
catch it and don't deflect it.
I mean, like, dude, though, if I'm pinging them, you know, I'm considering myself fucking sweet.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Well, more than anything else, your save percentage is
Yeah, dude.
#1 stat.
Hell yeah.
It's really weird not having headphones on.
I know, we don't have
freaking out.
headphones on, and it's weird because, like, I don't know, we thought it'd be weird.
There's
to have
no
headphones
monitoring
on.
going on.
We thought having headphones on would look weird outside, even though we're recording with 2 fucking stupid-looking microphones on lawn chairs outside.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, this is nice, though. It's like a nice day.
I'm digging the vibe.
It's super nice vibe. Yeah, we got my garage in the background. You guys can see all my shit.
This is like what we'd be doing other than
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Like
We'd be
usually
sitting-
we're like, all right, let's go sit in my room and talk in a microphone.
And don't show anybody, you know, because we're well, yeah. Oh, let's just we're at one point we were just like, let's just release this shit. you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, you guys can see if, dude,
It's kind of dark back there. But
Yeah, I mean, dude, imagine, I got so much shit. Like I was looking at my house the other day, dude. Like I was looking in like my my closet where I had like a bunch of these boxes. My mom was like, you should just put all your shit in boxes like 5 years ago. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And like, dude, I have so much shit that I just don't want to give up.
My room is packed to the
Like,
gills,
dude,
basically.
there's so much shit. People have so much shit. Like, it's so weird. Like, if aliens came down and they were
People
like,
love shit.
they were like, what do you want? What do you like? What do you do? And we were just like, oh, we just like the first thing they would see is that we just collect a bunch of shit that we make ourselves.
Yeah, we collect stuff.
Like we were just like, oh, they just collect. Like, dude, I have like 11 ladders. Why do I need fucking so many ladders? You know. Where's my dad going? That he needs to go that fucking high. You know what I mean? Like, he's got so many ladders, and they all like hook onto another. The electrician's ladder.
For the record, there's 2 letters.
Well, it's visible. We have so much shit that there's like a spot in my garage where my mom like covered with like a
Yeah.
with like a blanket to
Nice tarp.
Yeah, it's awesome. She painted it. I'm like, dude.
You got the grill right here?
Yeah, dude.
You guys got it hooked up with the grill in the garage.
The
set up.
grill's huge. That means we fucking grill year round. You know what that means? Constant grilled chicken. Bro.
Chicken breast, bro. Your
My-
fam.
we
We've
make-
talked about this
yeah,
before.
we talked about this. Yeah. I had some
That's a
today,
theme.
dude. I had some today, dude. I had fucking so much chicken breast today, dude.
Might be the most versatile food out there.
Well, it's
though.
honestly, dude. People are like, my friend, she's vegan. She's like, you know, it's bad for you. I'm like, what? Like chicken breast? She goes, chicken's not good for you. I'm like, well, I mean, people have lived to 100 eating it, so I mean, it's good enough for you. And she goes, no, it's. I'm like, I'm pretty sure white meat is good for you, right? Like, there's a degree of white meat that's good for you, you know?
Yeah.
Like a
Sorry,
fucking-
I was distracted
Yeah, I
by
know,
those
so was
bikers.
I'm literally on a topic and I'm looking over and I see a bunch of fucking kids and their bikes just staring at us. I'm like, what up, motherfucker? You know? Come over here. Come and be a guest.
Yeah, we'll have a live audience.
Seriously.
No, but I always distract you. What were you
Dude,
just
I don't
saying?
even know. I was talking about white meat. How
Yes,
boring
yes.
is that?
How-
You know? How boring.
I never know if it's like a save or sink or swim type
Yeah, I'm
situation.
always just talking, dude. I don't write anything down. I always say I write shit down.
Last time I talked to your mom about the podcast, she's like, just make sure he stays on topic. Sometimes he starts stories and doesn't finish them.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's like probably mostly my fault because I just like interject or like get distracted
Yeah.
by kids across the street.
Brendan's listening to me. He's like, yeah, white meat for sure. And then a guy in his bike goes by and he's like a fucking like a squirrel.
Brendan's my producer, but he has the attention span of a golden retriever.
Yeah, dude, of one of those literally those fish that just see a light in the sea. And they just go, oh, what the fuck is that? And they run over to it and it's
Yes.
actually a fucking giant fish. So dumb, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
So weird. Oh no! Here's another guy walking by. There's another guy walking by right now, and he glanced.
He's got the dad
Yeah,
the dad
dude.
New Balances on.
obviously grass stains. You know why? Because he was cutting grass earlier.
Yeah.
Dude, he looked over here, but he realized that we were being weird as fuck and doing something that he didn't want to fucking stare for too long at, and then he kept his head straight. But you know when someone looks at you and they know that you're looking at them, and they keep their head straight on purpose, and you can feel that they kind of want to look at you. Dude, I do that shit on the train.
I feel like it's all body language.
It's so
like
funny,
you can just, if you're looking at someone, you'll know if they've seen you look at them.
Dude, where was I? I think I was at oh, you know what it was? I was at Jewel, dude. I was at Jewel like a week ago, and I was in line, and the fucking lines at these restaurants. I almost called it a restaurant, not a restaurant. These grocery stores are always 4,000 fucking. There's always so many people, you know. And I always have like, thank God they got these express lines, dude, because I got like a loaf of bread, and then some lady. There's like 11 people in front of me with like
8 months worth of groceries for 9 kids. Yeah.
And also, dude, why do you have 11 cartons of eggs? You know what I mean? Like, dude, buy 2. Come back next week. You know, like, what the fuck? But, dude, there's this, the bagger. It was this chick, this girl was bagging shit. And I felt her looking at me. And, like, dude, and I wasn't, like, trying to be, like, I felt her looking at me. And, like, I, like, looked up, we made eye contact. And she kind of, like, kept eye contact for, like, you know me, I don't break eye contact. No. She looked at me and she was like, she didn't break eye contact. And it went on for about 3 seconds, which count to 3 right now.
Yeah.
And that's way too fucking long to be looking at somebody.
Big time.
I don't look at my dad for more than 8 seconds before I get uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
I'm like, yo, Dad, what's all this about? You know what I mean? When 10 seconds is
I've
up.
always had trouble with that. Like, what amount of eye contact is the right amount of eye contact?
I think it's like I think you had to feel it out, because how many times in a conversation do you look somebody in the eyes and they're looking back at you in the eyes and you're talking to them and then you just go, oh, this is the time where I look away.
Yeah, right.
Because it's been way too fucking long, you know?
Like, all right, we're getting into the soul section of my eyes.
We're getting to the part where I either unzip my pants or I leave, you know? There's one or two options. So, dude, I was like, and I broke away. I went right back to my fucking loaf of bread, you know? And I still kind of felt like her torso not shift enough to where, like, oh, she's not looking at me anymore, so I can look up. And I kind of felt her body twist. So I looked up just like to fucking look up again. You know what I mean? Because I was so nervous I was going to see this girl's eyeballs because I thought she was for sure looking at me. And, dude, she's bagging something. And she, like, looked down for a second and glanced right back up and stared at me. And, like, kept looking at me.
Where is this?
Jewel. And I got up to the cashier and I paid for my shit. And I, like, when I was going to collect my change, because there's, like, those little change dispensers, I kind of looked at her. I went face to face with her, you know?
Yeah, right.
And she, like, she gave my bag and she, like, smiled and she handed it to me. And I literally went, I was like, what's your story? And she goes, nothing. I like that hat though. And like she went back to like doing her shit, and I was like, oh, so it was my fucking hat you were looking at, not me, you know. But you know, I thought it was cool. She was cute though. I was like, oh shit.
I know. Me and Tom were at Chipotle yesterday. Shout out Tom Brennan. We were at Chipotle yesterday, and I had a Baracco sweatshirt on.
Yeah.
This girl was like, oh my God, where's that pizzeria? And it's like, huh? Like, really?
Where's that pizzeria?
Like, oh my God. She's like, I like your sweatshirt. Where's that pizzeria at? And I was like, oh, it's like the south side of Chicago.
Yeah.
Because we were in like Wilmot picking up my computer.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't in like Beverly, and I'm like, it's on the south side.
I thought it was a Chipotle, like, really close to where we live, and it's like, there's a Baracco's Pizza, like, 4 blocks from here.
No.
This girl lives nowhere near here.
Yeah, she's like, that's a cool sweatshirt. Like, and I was like, south side of Chicago. And the funniest thing is it literally says Baracco's. It says Evergreen Park because it was the Evergreen Park Baracco's.
Oh, okay. But it says the location.
I'll let that slide. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, well, it was the address.
It was funny though.
So it's like, hey, look, but you know, also,
and of course, there's like oh my God, that kind of attractive girl just asked me about my sweatshirt. I wonder if she wants to marry me.
Fuck. You know what I mean? That's like I love how that's like so prominent. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if what you know, dude. People being nice to you and like strangers being nice to you is so almost uncommon that it's like you don't know how to react when they do it. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
I don't really know like.
It's like eye contact. Someone is making eye contact with you constantly. You're like, get the fuck away from me.
Dude, eye contact is wild. I don't know. That's some shit, dude. I mean, there's like, I like to make eye contact with people because I feel like they look at me and they're like, oh, okay, like, this isn't usual. You know what I mean? And this is interesting. Like, this is like an interesting person because, like,
yeah, sure.
A lot of people don't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're not going to stare at something you're not interested in.
Yeah. yeah, I guess so. That's so true. You're not going to glare at something. I mean, that girl liked my fucking hat so much. She was not moving her torso enough to keep looking at my hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was wild.
Nice. You got a good radar. You picked up on it quick.
Yeah, dude. It was
Sounds like
weird.
you're on it early. You sniffed it out early.
Yeah, dude. I sniffed the blinker out early. It was wild.
These clouds are moving. We were worried about our camera getting rained on.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, I was like, can I put an umbrella or some shit over it? And he's like, who's going to hold the umbrella? And I was like,
he was going to ask
there you
his
go.
brother. He literally said, dude, I can have Eric just come and cover it.
My brother just hold the fucking umbrella over the camera. Like, so are you guys done? Or
yeah. Hey, Eric, if you're listening, I had your back on that one. I was like,
dude, 40 minutes. Just 40 minutes of holding it. Come on, dude, you can do it.
Yeah.
It's all mental.
It's forearms on earth.
Just burning.
We're just literally sitting bullshitting.
Yeah,
talking.
we're literally just talking about fucking
stupid
shit. But yeah, dude. Man, I'm just happy. I'm just excited for summer, dude.
Yeah,
like, dude,
this was a tease because it's gonna get cold again.
Yeah, it's a tease, bro. Chicago's like, you know what? I know it's supposed to be warm, but I can only manage a little bit. So here's like one day of 70.
Yeah,
we'll make it a Sunday, so it's annoying, and then we'll do like 4 days of like 50, and then we'll work up to 70 again. It's like, okay, fuck off, Chicago. You know?
Yeah,
but, yeah, dude. I mean, like my mom and dad were in they were in Iowa City yesterday, and it was like 74. I'm like, dude, it's not that far away from here.
Right.
We should be 74. You know what I mean?
We were like 68 yesterday.
We're like 69 right now, but it's like fucking.
Are we really?
It doesn't feel like 69 at all. I think
no
I
way
think
it's 69,
bullshit, dude. I'm checking again. Right now, it says 68, bro. No way it's 68. No way. Brendan's getting up and fucking doing some jumping jacks really quick. No. But yeah, dude, no, it's 68 degrees right now. So it feels like, I love how on the app it goes, it's 68, feels like 32. It's like, wait, then it's not 68, huh? You know? Whatever it feels like it should be, right? Like, that's what it should be. I mean, why does it matter what it actually is?
Because I don't think how you feel is an accurate gauge for like.
But that's the only reason we give a fuck about it, is because it's gonna affect how we feel.
It's the only reason you give a fuck about it.
Who else?
But if there's like scientists that like, all right, we have some new data. What's the temperature outside? And some guy's like, I don't know, it feels like, I'd say like 30 something.
No, I don't mean like let's just fuck the whole degrees thing and go to just guessing. No, I mean like
there's like a groundhog for temperature.
No, I mean
they just
like
bring it out every day and it's like
true. Yeah, he's just some guy. He's just like 42. I'm gonna go a hard 42.
Yeah,
just goes back in his house.
Yeah.
No, dude, but I would expect the fucking the app, you know what I mean? Like the app to be more what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather the app be like, hey, it feels like 74. I'd be like, okay, cool. But then underneath it, it's like, but it's actually 67. And I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck if it's actually whatever it is. Tell me what I'm gonna feel like. 'Cause it's the only reason I open my phone is because I want to know how, you know what I mean? And then like, dude, I tweeted about it yesterday. It was like unhealthy air quality to sensitive groups.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is the fuck is that applying to, dude? Like what? It's crazy how they can like just gauge like some guy literally was like, you know what? Outside's a little a little muffy today.
I'm feeling uneasy about it.
Yeah, less sensitive people than I wouldn't like this. Let's put it on the app. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking wild, dude. Yeah,
yeah. I don't know. But that's like LA all the time, so we're
LA,
good.
Yeah. Hear
LA's
that fucking
air
plane?
just stinks.
If you hear a plane, it's because there's one.
We got a nice plane going.
I never.
This is what the city sounds like.
Yeah, dude, all the time.
Whoa, that plane just
disappeared.
Dude, I've never seen a plane disappear behind a cloud like that.
Yeah, dude, that was wild. That was some magic shit. But those clouds are coming in hot. Those things are dude, you ever look at it's crazy how you can look at like the clouds and like they look like they're going like 25 miles an hour, but they're up there for 16 years. You know what I mean? Like they're up there the whole time. I can stare at a cloud for like 15 minutes and it looks like it's going 100 miles an hour, but it stays in the same spot.
It's gotta be though.
Well, yeah, but it's just huge. You know what I mean? It's so big that it doesn't matter how fast it's fucking going. We're just gonna see it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
This is wild. Fucking dude, the outside's so fucking weird.
You get so like
it's so weird.
You're so like, dude. Think about like,
well, yeah, dude. I mean, it's just. I don't know. I think about that shit all the time.
It's mind-boggling.
Like, dude, I remember like we had some like mats like that. Like we had a bunch of like these old mats, like these like rugs and shit my mom had, and she was like, I don't know, put them outside. They're starting to smell. And I'm like, all right. She goes, yeah, put them outside and then bring them back in tomorrow. And I'm like, what the fuck's the outside gonna do?
Yeah.
What is about
Let the outside penetrate those?
That's like the.
But it works. Is the crazy part?
Yeah, I know. But we just like, at what point we're like, anytime anything's like kind of like screwed up. We're like, I just put it out, like, or smells bad or something like that. I put it outside. Just put it outside.
Yeah, garbage, put it outside.
Yeah, dude. But then the outside starts smelling like poo, and then it's like, fuck. Like, dude, you ever go to New York? You land, dude, and you're like, oh, it stinks. Like it smells like shit, dude. There's garbage on. Imagine walking out your front door and just. Like bags of garbage overflowing just on the ground everywhere. It's brutal, dude. It's so brutal.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
We got another walker. I'm thinking like hey, hon, I'm going to go for a walk.
Yeah, dude. That's 100% what she's like.
Yeah.
She's so over, like she had a bad day teaching. And she had to discipline some kid.
Because she just cares about the students so much.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You know you're stressed out when you're walking and you have nothing in your ears or hands, or you don't even have pockets. You're just walking. Just walking.
And you're okay with what your hands are doing, which is nothing.
She's just walking. Dude, how crazy.
I love walking. When I'm on the phone, I have to be walking.
I have to be walking, yeah. Me and you are pacers.
Like I will get up. Yeah, we're pacers for sure.
I'm a huge pacer. I'm on the phone, dude. Like I can't be just like sitting in a chair just talking. You know what I mean? Well, I fucking am right now. But I mean, like...
But we're, like, doing... Like, we have this.
Yeah, dude. Like, if I had the choice, I'd be taking a jog right now. You know, talking to you guys. I don't know. I have to have, like... That's why my legs are always moving, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you ever wake up and, like, your blankets are, like, just not the way they were when you went to bed? And you're like, what the fuck happened?
Every night.
Dude, I went to sleep, like, the other night, and my blankets were just, like... They were, like... I don't know, like vertical. They were like vertical. It was vertical. My blanket was like on me in like the rectangle.
Right.
And then I woke up and it was completely on its side. And my knee to my foot was out. And I was like, at what point, like it looked like someone took it off me and like laid it that way. Yeah. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
no, I do not trust sleeping Brendan at all.
No, dude, I'm pretty sure I'm booting shit. Like I'm like sprinting in my sleep, dude. Like it's wild.
Yeah, I remember like early on, you know, like kids like they want to like sleep with their parents and shit.
Yeah.
Early on, I think my dad was like, "No, I'm not sleeping next to Brendan because he literally kicks me in the middle of the night."
That's what I thought, dude. I thought for sure when I was like, I thought I had like I had an idea to record myself. Like I wanted to put a video camera up and see what I was
wouldn't
like.
want to see that.
But I was
that's some paranormal
dude,
shit.
I was so scared I was gonna see like some shit like in my room, like fucking. hanging out with me.
Like
while I'm
Eric walk
sleeping.
in your room and just stare at you
For like 11 minutes.
3 hours.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, just for like
Just
the whole
pitch
time.
black in the middle of the night.
Yeah, dude. And then he just leaves. And you're like, oh, that.
You ask him about it, you're like, what were you doing in my room? He's like, I wasn't in your room.
Yeah, dude.
That's the beginning of the scary movie.
That's like, dude, we were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
This is actually
We could
what
write
it
a
feels
hilarious, like fake scary movie.
Yeah,
I
dude.
think.
I think I can write a really good scary movie.
Oh, here's your parents.
Oh, this is so funny. They're parking on like they're parking on the opposite side. I called my dad. I was like, hey, if you're coming home, like, don't park in the driveway. We're in the fucking driveway. He was like, you're recording the podcast. I was like, yeah. He's like, weirdo. Okay. And so,
Yes, which is valid.
my mom is so curious, dude.
Oh.
It's so funny. She's
Yeah.
right now. She's like, what are you doing? My dad's doing jumping jacks. Oh, it's so funny. It's so great.
They're great.
Awesome.
Where were they?
Huh?
Where were they?
Oh,
Just
they're
out to
visiting
dinner?
my grandparents.
Oh, nice. Your dad
Dude.
is loving every
Yeah,
minute.
dude, my dad's gonna be on the podcast one of these days. We're gonna have him as like a guest,
I would love that.
and we're just gonna talk about the stupidest shit. Look, you're good. My mom
Yeah.
goes, nice backdrop of all the junk in the garage. So mom, dude. How mom is it to care about like what's behind you? Like the environment, dude. And my mom, the first thing when we go to a restaurant, she goes, the wall decor is kind of weird, but I guess the
Yeah.
tacos are good. I'm like, dude, I don't care what's in the wall.
I guess we can eat here.
Yeah, we can eat here. Dude,
It'll do for now.
Oh, it's so wild how like parents, dude, they'll leave a restaurant that they're already at if they don't like if like something minor goes
Yeah,
wrong.
that's
Like
I'll
my mom and dad, for sure.
99% of the time like be like, even if I'm not happy when I sit down, I'll probably eat there.
I'm like, I'm not gonna get out of like unless it's like, oh, I'm so excited.
We
for
did
this.
that in Florida. Yeah. We wanted breakfast food and we went to a place and they're like, oh, sorry, we stopped serving breakfast like 3 minutes ago.
Dude, we got up.
And we were like, actually, yeah, you know those coffees we just ordered? We're just going to slam those and get out of here.
Yeah, dude, we're like, let's get the fuck out. Because, dude, you don't need that. If I'm expecting breakfast,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, no more breakfast, I'll leave for that shit.
That was why
You know
it
what I
was
mean?
an exception.
For sure. I'll leave for that shit in a heartbeat.
Breakfast
No way.
food is top priority.
Breakfast food is, I mean, dude, I, to this day, think that all breakfast food is healthy for you in some way. Like, even if you're getting fucking buttermilk biscuits, dude, it's still like, if you're eating it at 7:30, it's healthy.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean, dude? If
Like,
you're-
you'll burn it off if you're up that early.
Yeah, dude, if you're up at 7:30, you can have a fucking raw steak, dude.
Yeah,
And you're fucking Mega Man, dude. Don't matter, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude. You can have anything in the morning and you'll be healthy as shit. You know? I missed it. I never really ate breakfast. Like I ate breakfast when I was in grade school, and then my parents were like, all right, we're like really bored of like waking up right before you and making breakfast. We're not gonna do that anymore. And then it was up to me, and I was like, I'm not gonna fucking make breakfast.
hell
you know
no.
what I mean? Like, I'm 14, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna put eggs on a pan. It's fucking adult shit.
If I had like a big test, my mom would make those cinnamon sticks things.
Oh, dude.
You remember those?
Yeah, the melts or
The
whatever.
like oven ones?
Yeah, those
yes.
are heat.
Those are heat.
So good, dude. Those are
Some syrup.
oh, bitchin'.
Where'd those go? My mom stopped buying all the good shit
Dude.
she used to buy from my childhood.
What was the Lego
I'm
Maego, bro?
22 living in my parents' house, but
Yeah, dude.
We're
fucking,
fine.
Who gives it? Yeah,
Mom,
dude.
you buy the wrong groceries.
Yeah, dude. I'm living here by choice, dude.
yeah.
Luxury. That's all I care about. My dad's in the door. He just like his face in the door, did like a fucking weird face. He's so hilarious. Dude, my mom, just speaking briefly about that, the door right here that I'm looking at, it says protected by video security because we got like a security camera. And my dad,
So don't be sneaking around.
my mom put it in front of another sign that's like an old security one. And then I had to move it because you couldn't even fucking see that it said security. And it's on the side of the house, and no one comes inside the house. So pointless, dude. Pointless. And I was like, my mom was like, we gotta get cameras. I'm like, why? Like, there's been like 11 crimes in the history of this fucking neighborhood.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Fucking breakfast food, bro.
Big time.
Lego my ego, bro. What was that shit? It was the just the frozen waffles, dude. Those were heat. I remember
We weren't big waffle people. Like I said, it was like always
pancakes.
No, it was always
just the cinnamons, huh?
If like I said, or I'd have cereal. Cereal was like standard.
Yeah, I loved cereal. I mean, I recently, like, after high school, got into Cheerios, bro. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Heat.
I did not like Honey Nut Cheerios, and dude, one day, I had a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck out of town.
yeah.
Last meal, dude. Like, they can give me a porterhouse steak with a fucking loaded potato, dude, and I'm like, or some Honey Nut Cheerios, dude.
Yeah. Dude, cereal's my favorite food.
Dude, you
for
can
sure.
Scarf cereal.
For
dude.
sure, for sure.
If you're not drinking out of the bowl like a fucking Neanderthal, you're not eating cereal right.
What's your Honey Nut Cheerios? Your top cereal?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Fucking come on, dude. What do you think this is?
Good for you.
Come on.
I don't know if that's top though.
Really?
That's top 3 for sure.
Dude, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it's unbelievable. Dude, cinnamon, you could put cinnamon on my butt, dude. It's so good, dude. Oh my God. I put cinnamon on anything. That and garlic are my two favorite.
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles? Okay. Damn, I've had Fruity Pebbles maybe like twice in my life.
Getting
like
dark.
for real.
Yeah, yes, dude. Wait, what?
Yeah. You heard that right.
No,
That was
yeah,
a
and
double
I
take.
acknowledged it, and I was
Yeah.
like,
He was like, yeah, Fruity
that's
Pebbles.
messed up, actually.
Yeah, dude. I haven't had Fruity Pebbles more than twice. It was honestly because we never really bought. My mom she bought the Special K shit, dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, not bad.
You know, because Jenny Craig. Hey, I can't wait to come face to face with fucking Jenny Craig, dude. Whoever the hell Jenny Craig is, dude. My mom I remember when I was like 8 years old, dude, and we were like, my mom went on Jenny Craig because she was skinny as shit, and she was like, I want to be microscopic, so she went on Jenny Craig. Which she was like, I'm going to Jenny Craig, and like, I guess Jenny Craig is this fucking just like a weight loss program or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And me being 8, I was like, who the fuck's this Jenny Craig bitch? And why is my mom always going to her house? And why we eat Special K fucking now? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? Yeah, we were Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Lego my fucking ego, dude. Hitting up the homemade pancakes, and now we're eating oats. You know, like, dude, gross. I looked in my cabinetry the other day, and my cabinet's shit, and there was like 3 boxes of cereal, dude, and one was like the bran flakes.
My dad eats those.
Bland.
Literally,
flakes, they are gross. Come on, dude, they're gross. Brand. It's really,
think of what's the Raisin Bran?
Raisin Bran
with no raisin.
Guess what was right next to the bran flakes, dude? Yeah. Raisin bland flakes, dude. Hey, brand and flakes, dude. I want cinnamon toast. You know what I mean? They named it better, dude. Like, what the?
My dad always tells a story of my uncle. He when he was like, I don't know, in grammar school, I guess, like he ate every raisin from the Raisin Bran and then put it back in the box. And then the next morning, my dad was like, "Oh, bet Raisin Bran,"
and it'd just be
no raisins, bro.
Just the brand, bro. Oh man, so gross. Oh man.
Imagine thinking that. Imagine thinking, I want some raisins, so I'm gonna grab the Raisin Bran and eat every raisin
Pick them out. That's what I do with the fucking Chex Mix, dude, or whatever, the M&M ones, or
M&M ones,
or like
the Trail Mix.
Trail Mix. And dude, hey, first of all, Trail Mix. Let me tell you something. Whatever those little fucking pillows that you put in there that are like, it's like burlap. Like I'm putting burlap in my fucking mouth, dude. Hey, first of all,
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know about those?
No, well,
All
I'm
right.
sure I do.
If you know Trail Mix at all, if you eat Trail Mix or wherever the fucking mix shit is.
You just said burlap.
Yeah, dude, the pub mix though. You get it, the crap shit.
Oh,
where it's like you
pub
pick
mix
out
is different than Trail Mix.
any of the mixes, dude. One of them,
The stuff with the seeds in it.
No, it's dude. It has M&Ms. It has M&Ms, pretzels.
Right.
Those fucking little fucking what are the big sticks of fucking bread called? With the you know what I'm talking about?
No.
The big sticks of bread, the Italian big
I don't know.
they're called fucking something, dude. And people right now on their heads are going, it's called this. I'm gonna be so like a bidet, not a bidet. It's not
That's
a bidet.
the thing that cleans your ass.
Yeah, and that's not a bidet. Well, I mean those things could, but not that way. But I mean it's called a fucking something. But dude, there's like the miniature ones of those. And then there's these pillows that taste like burlap. And I mean, it looks like burlap. It looks like a see-through pillow, and it tastes like shit. And I'm always popping them. I'm always popping the M&Ms out of there. And I'm like, why don't I just buy M&Ms, first of all? And why don't they just have the pretzels and the M&Ms?
They should leave pretzels out of everything. Every type of mix.
Leave them out? You don't like pretzels in the mix?
No.
Why? You like pretzels, though, right?
Kinda. I think if pretzels are your favorite snack, you have something kind of wrong with you.
Fuck no, dude. You know who pretzels are their favorite snack? Jimmy, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm going to say it. Hey, Jimmy, fuck your pretzels, bro. My buddy Jimmy likes pretzels.
See, I wasn't going to do the full-on call-out, but
You won't say it.
That's how I feel about you and pretzels, Jim. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the pretzel game. I'm not a big fan of that. I like pretzels, but they got to be covered in sugar or some shit, dude.
Sugar, yeah.
Like,
it's just
dude,
so like, come
pretzel,
on, you
though?
can pick something a little more exciting than pretzels. That's the bran flakes of the snack
dude.
of the chip game.
And the burlap pillows, dude. I swear to God, if I'm gonna release some shit. I'm gonna release like a fucking. I'm gonna post an Instagram about the fucking burlap pillows that they got in that trail mix, dude. They taste like fucking cow mouth.
I need I'm gonna need a visual reference for that.
It's like
the burlap pillows.
It's like I'm not grazing a field, dude. I shouldn't be tasting this shit. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I'm gonna fucking look it up.
I'm thinking of shredded wheat.
Shredded wheat. Fucking. What did I call it? What is it? Trail mix.
Yeah.
Trail mix.
Yeah.
Recipe.
Because
What the
only
fuck?
parts of trail mix I don't like
This one, dude.
are
Look at this.
What?
Wheat thins.
Oh,
They're the fucking wheat thins,
no.
dude.
They
Those
don't put
burlap ass pillows, dude. Wheat thins. Hey, fuck you.
Wait. Let me see.
These fucking things, dude. Look at them. Google trail
These?
mix. Yes,
All the
burlap ass looking pillows.
You
dude.
don't. That's checks. The checks. There's the white ones and the brown ones.
Yeah, dude. The brown ones are even worse. The brown ones. I'm like, dude, what?
That's my favorite part of trail mix.
Are you serious?
Yes, and
Those
that's one
things
of my
taste
favorite
like
cereals.
What, dude? Are you serious?
Yeah, rice
well, the
checks.
Chex Mix maybe, dude. The rice checks because you can dump milk in there. But dude, dry brown. Dude, what am I eating? What am I eating?
The burlap pillows, dude. When we keep saying trail mix, you're thinking of Chex Mix,
yeah,
dude.
Whatever the mixes, bro. Whatever the ones you got M&Ms on.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, what am I eating? A dining room table? It's disgusting, dude. It's gross.
The only thing I don't like are. I don't even see now. I'm gonna go on for 20 minutes about how I don't know. We got round lap 2.
Oh hell yeah! We got more people walking by. What's going on, folks? One's got a baby. Oh, it's the same people with it's the same people with the fucking lab that took a poop on my lawn.
They were like trying to walk by and act like they weren't staring at us, but
that guy didn't even look down. He was across the street, so he thought, "Oh, I'm a little bit further away. I can stare at him now."
We should give him a sticker.
We should. By the way, stickers are going out this week.
Stickers available.
If you didn't hear the last podcast, we got stickers. I'm gonna post just like an Instagram of them so people can see what they look like. And I got a bunch of people asking me for them already and sent me their addresses and stuff. So if you want one and want me to send it to you, or I can drop it off to your house or wherever the hell, so give me a shout and on Instagram, Twitter, or whatever, and I'll fucking I'll send you some shit. I'll send you a couple stickers. So what time are we at? Like 40?
Yeah, almost 40. I just had to adjust the camera because we were getting dark.
For sure. I think we can. You want to start? Want to fucking wrap this shit up?
Yeah.
I'm starting to get. I don't even feel like talking to you, motherfuckers, anymore, dude.
We got big trucks driving by. That's a minivan. Never mind. Truck engine in that minivan, I'm sure.
Let me say this, dude. I want to say, dude, man, dude, doing this podcast is not only a privilege, it's like it's fun. And it's a good time. And, like, we got a couple hundred people every week that tune in and listen to us. And
we love every minute of it.
It's very, very cool. And we're trying to grow, trying to make it bigger, and we're working hard. We're starting to work a lot harder because we realize it's a lot harder to fucking do this shit than we thought. Because, hey, we're in my driveway. And, so we're trying our best here, motherfuckers. So, yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm loving it. I'm loving every second of you guys.
If it's not as good as you want it to be, it's getting better.
It's getting better, dude. It's going to be better. And if you're on this ride, dude, if you bought a ticket to this mega bus of a fucking shit show, which, by the way, mega buses are wild as shit. We're going to talk about that next week. But, dude, if you're on this train with us, thank you so much. It's growing. It's going to get better. We're still fucking working in progress because, it's once a week we get together. We yell at each other. We have 45 minutes of argumentative conversation before we click record. So
very accurate.
I mean, dude, we're arm
we spent a lot. Yeah.
We're fucking
it's
arm wrestling, dude.
Yeah.
And then I go to a bar, dude, and then I got some guy going, "Hey, dude, it'd be great if you fucking just didn't do that and did this instead." And I go, "Oh, really?" Like, cause I can pull my pants down right now and just start peeing. I fucking love it, dude. I love when motherfuckers come up to me, dude. It's great. First of all, I love when people come up to me and talk to me about that. Even if you come up to me and go, "Hey, it stinks like a bag of dog shit," and walk away.
Funny.
Oh, fucking, that's a giant rabbit. See that? See the attention span on this young man next to me right there?
Sorry.
He goes, bunny.
I thought that was a big enough moment. Oh God, that is horrible. Honestly, I thought.
Hey, what are you, a Doberman?
I thought, oh my God, that bunny's really close. I think Bars would want to see that. So I was like,
no, I do not disagree with your fucking choice of your choice there. Real quick, because I gotta talk about this because it just reminded me. Thank you for saying that. Actually, right where that bunny was. So I'm looking at the side of my neighbor's house right now, and she's got this fucking hole right by her fence, and for some reason. I don't know why it's there. She could have stuffed it up, but they did not. And it's like this weird, like old drain that they had. You can't even see it. It's flat on the floor. It's flat on the grass, and it's like maybe a 6-foot drop, and it's like an actual just like an empty hole. They use it for drainage at some point, but they don't use it anymore because they gotta because it's not fucking 1910.
Sure.
And birds fall in that motherfucker all the time.
What?
And they can't get out.
They fall in it. Birds fall in a hole.
Last summer, dude, I kept hearing a chirping, and my dad was like, "Do you hear that chirping?" And I was like, "Yeah," because we were like doing yard work and and I was like, "Yeah." And it was like prominent to where it was like on the ground close to us. And we're like, "What the fuck is that?" And we went over to where like we heard it, and a fucking baby bird. I don't even know if it was like a baby. It was like a middle-aged bird. It was like,
an adolescent bird.
Had acne. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Had acne, had an attitude too. It's like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
But it was stuck in this fucking hole, and it was trying to like flap its wings, and we were trying to get it out, and my dad's sticking this pole in there and like trying to get it out, and he's like trying to like move it upwards.
As is tradition.
And dude, I've never heard like a bird like scream. Like I've heard it chirp before, but like we put this like we hooked a spatula on the end of this fucking rod, and we bent it and we put it down there to like scoop it under its ass and like pull it up. But like we don't really know if we're fucking killing this thing or if we're helping it.
Yeah, right.
And like we're scooping it, and I'm not even kidding you. Halfway up, I hear this bird going, "Meow, meow, 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 meow," and then it starts going, "Ah!" I'm like, dude, I'm not even kidding you. I thought it was screaming bloody murder. And we finally got it up, and its wing was just like fucked. You know what I mean? And it fell on the grass, and it like kind of got itself all like, you know, like together. And it like looked up at us, and I'm not even kidding you. This thing looked at us like, hey, dude, what the fuck was that all about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like, we went in the house, and 5 minutes later, it was like fucking gone. And the theory is that one of the rabbits just saw it and just grabbed its ass and fucking ate the shit out of it or something. I don't think rabbits would do that, but like,
no way.
That thing was definitely not good enough to like fly away.
Oh yeah, something ate it. Probably.
Something ate that shit, and we spent like an hour and a half getting out of that dumb hole. So. Basically, I'm a really good guy.
Yeah.
And I care really a lot about animals. So
that's what we're all about here.
Yeah, dude. All about it. It's a verified podcast station. So all right, guys. Well, we had a fun time. Thank you for tuning in again. We appreciate you. Glad you appreciate us, and we'll talk to you guys very soon.
Absolutely.
Peace out.
Okay.